A quick tutorial on how to use wetlands map. Um, when you're serving your clients, whether it is a seller or a buyer that is looking for land, you kind of want to know um, if it is worth it to pay the amount you're paying per acre according to what the land offers, right? And one of those tools is finding out whether the piece of property has wetlands. That is very important. So um, that's what I want to show you. Some of our agents, some of our experienced agents may have other tools, and please share if you do have a better website. My personal website is Wetland Mapper. Let me see if I have it. It's right here. I'm gonna go back to the home page where I have it. Let me see. As a matter of fact, let me just go again to, let me see where it is, Wetland Mapper. There you go. So this is my link. This is where I go and I click on this Wetland Mapper link right here. I'm gonna let you, this is the URL. Well, that's the long one. I'm gonna post it in the video and share it with you guys just so you have it in case you want it. But anyways, you will be brought here, and this is what I use for it. I'm gonna load it up, and then we're gonna use a piece of land in the MLS, which I already have it selected here. Sometimes obviously you get a good address, a full address for the land. This is about 145 acres. And if you have a good address like this one, it will help you big time because it'll be easier to go directly to that area in the mapper. So I'll take this address and copy it, right? One other thing I always do when I do this, if you can see here, I have my realist. So I always go to realist on the listing I'm looking at, and because I want to use this map instead of the MLS map. It gives me the borders of the property better. So if you know how to do this, launch realist. Oh, the first thing I did is click on the realist tax info, launch realist, and then go to back, and it'll bring you to the map. If you have different settings, you might have to click on this. If it doesn't look the way it looks for me, make sure you come over here in this corner and switch to maps. In this case, it's zoomed in. I'm gonna zoom out and I'm gonna click on it, and there it is, right? That's the land. Now I'm gonna click on the square right here, and that leaves me with only the borders, right? That's what I'm looking for. I wanna see what type of wetlands this property has for my client, right? In this case, the buyer. So I already have the clipboard and the address in my clipboard. I'm gonna go to Wetland Mapper, but I'm gonna do it on this website since I already have realist right here. I'm gonna do wetlands on the other window. So let's do this. Wetlands Mapper, and I'm gonna go here. Disclaimer. Obviously, nothing is 100% perfect. Remember, there's a room of error with this maps, right? But it's pretty much a good tool. So once I do that, I try to find the address for the property, and I'll go to find location. If I have the address, perfect. I'll type it in or paste it, and wait for the. There you go. Wait for the system to give you the address, right? Make sure it's the right one and click on it. Sometimes you just have to click backspace to go, and it will give you the actual address. Click go, and it will bring you to approximately where you are supposed to be, right? Remember, obviously, we're gonna expand this a little bit more. Let me expand it, right, just so we can have a better visual, and zoom out to kind of get an understanding of where you are. And that's why I use two maps, okay? Because this one, the wetland map, doesn't give you the lot dimensions or the lot borders, and I have to kind of work and see what is what. So we see here this road coming up, which is standard Dido road, and then we have this road coming down, right here, which is cannot read it very well, Old Joiner Mill Road. That tells me that this is part of my property, so this is part of the property that I'm researching here. So I'm gonna move it up just like this, okay? And approximately, and sometimes you gotta let it load. Oh, there you go. So it's load now. Now I gotta determine where is the bottom of this property. So I see a road, CC Road right here. I wanna find it here in the map, CC Road. So I don't know if you can see it, but maybe I gotta zoom out a little bit more. There you go, CC Road right here. So according to what I'm looking at a property right here in this area, right? So when you do this, what I like to do is to do a screenshot, and if you have Mac, it will be Control-Shift-3, and I have a screenshot of both properties, right? But obviously I don't have borders for this one, so I'll go to my desktop and get that screenshot that I just took and work on it, right? So I don't want to confuse you, so I'm gonna expand this fully, and I'm working now my screenshot on the screen, and what I'm gonna do is get the tools for, hold on here, I need my tools. Where are my tools? There you go, drawing tools. And I'm gonna do edit tools, and I'm gonna switch it to this. And what is the color of this? I think I have it in yellow. Yeah, I'm gonna switch it to red. So now what I'm trying to do, I'm not gonna trace everything the way it is here. I'm just gonna do a general area for my client or whoever I'm talking to understand what it is. So let's see. So we're looking at, oh, hold on, tools. Oh, there you go, I guess. It's a general area, CC Road, right here. Maybe a little too high. Maybe it went this way. Okay, that's about the area. And as you can see, these are the wetlands on this whole property. Okay, then you can determine whether the price point makes sense or not according to your comping that you already did before, right? So that's how I do it. Sometimes I'll send this to my client and do my explanations on whether or not the price is right and what we should do. Hope this works. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a blessed day.